Neighbors with Exhibit A, Rubik's Cube. She hasn't been seen since. Warning, once you get your hands on Rubik's Cube, you may never be able to put it down. Rubik's Cube, over 3 billion combinations, but just one solution from Ideal.
Wake up, wake up, wake up with Downy Flake. Wake up, wake up with Downy Flake.
Wake up to the get-you-going taste of Downy Flake breakfast foods. Delicious golden toaster waffles and fluffy light toaster pancakes. All ready to pop up in the toaster and say, wake up.
Wake up, wake up with Downy Flake.
SPFX, The Empire Strikes Back, sponsored by Downy, the fabric softener that makes your clothes smell April fresh as it softens them.
Mom, don't I have any other clean shirts?
Oh, Judy'll love that one.
Mom, tonight it's Alice. Where's that nice smell my shirts usually have?
Well, that shirt ought to smell fresh. I just washed it.
You didn't use Downy. Told you he'd notice.
It used to feel soft.
See, there's a big difference without the softener. Downy rinses in April freshness, gives you skin-loving softness, helps rinse out static cling.
Wow, this shirt.
What about it?
Now it's soft.
And
Smells fresh. What happened?
I'm using Downy again. Alice will love it.
Mom, tonight it's Marcia.
Now aren't you glad your family notices the difference?
April Fresh Downy, a noticeable improvement.
I see you took a bargain dishwashing liquid. If I gave you the money, which would you buy?
I'd have to say Ivory.
Why Ivory liquid?
It's really gentle and mild to my hand.
Why do you buy this?
That's a bargain. That's cheaper than Ivory.
What if I told you that Ivory liquid is really the better buy?
I'd have to see it to believe it.
Let's test your brand against Ivory liquid with a penny's worth of each. Let's wash some dishes. How are your suds?
I don't have any suds now.
How about the Ivory liquid?
I still have a tub full.
Let's scoop some up and compare. Okay, what happened?
I did a lot more dishes. What I thought was a bargain isn't really a bargain at all. Ivory is the bargain. It's gentle to my hands, and I can save money. Right, honey?
You don't have to give up mild Ivory liquid to save money.
Thursday, it's the all-new Magic of David Copperfield. Join David and his special guest host, Jack Klugman, plus beautiful Debbie Boone, Dallas star Mary Crosby, Cindy Williams, and more for a fantastic hour of unbelievable illusions. Can David really levitate a sports car? Don't miss the all-new Magic of David Copperfield, Thursday night at 8/7 Central and Mountain.
Presenting Total Economy, the Toyota SR5 long bed truck, loaded with toughness, packed with comfort. The Toyota SR5 long bed truck, tough enough to handle 1,100 pounds of gravel. Comfortable enough inside to make you forget about the 1,100 pounds of gravel outside. In a truck, tough and comfortable is a good feeling.
Oh, what a feeling. Tough and comfortable. Toyota.
Open a jar of pizza quick sauce and open your own pizzeria.
New Ragu Pizza Quick Sauce turns bread into pizzeria fresh pizza.
Open a jar of pizza quick sauce and open your own pizzeria.
Ragu Pizza Quick Sauce for pizzeria good pizza.
Open a jar of pizza quick sauce.
Pepperoni, mushroom, traditional sausage.
And open your own pizzeria.
Peanut butter. Chocolate. You got your chocolate and my peanut butter.
And your peanut butter is under my chocolate.
It's delicious.
Delicious.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. 2 great tastes in 1 candy bar. Real milk chocolate, delicious peanut butter.
Reese's Peanut Butter.
And Reese's Crunchy with the crunchy, nutty taste of chopped peanuts.
SPFX, The Empire Strikes Back, will continue.
Monday, the MASH unit races against time to save a critically wounded soldier. Then it's a hilarious day at WKRP, followed by Lou Grant. The Emmy Award-winning series premieres with an all-new episode. Don't miss Ed Asner as Lou Grant following MASH and WKRP Monday night starting at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
This is CBS.
Atlantic Richfield says conservation is the thing to do.
I think Atlantic Richfield is absolutely right. My thing is carpooling.
Have you saved McDonald's prize celebration coupons? Still want that Volkswagen Rabbit? Well, McDonald's posts new winning numbers each week, so why aren't you out there checking?
C&C Cola. When you read why C&C tastes great and costs less than, and you may never enjoy paying more for Coke and Pepsi again.
Mort Saul views campaign 80 at 11.
SPFX, The Empire Strikes Back. Sponsored by Camay. Camay's rich cleansing lather helps you have your most beautiful complexion at every age.
With Camay, this is my complexion at 18. Beautiful.
With Camay, 30 is beautiful.
At every age, Camay helps your skin be its most beautiful. Camay's rich cleansing lather is different. Camay has more lather than any leading beauty bar and feels so rich. Camay leaves skin feeling so clean and soft. 26 is beautiful.
With Camay, 37. Well, 43 is beautiful.
Camay for your most beautiful complexion at every age.
You buy Crest for your whole family?
Always.
Never something a little more exciting like...
Toothpastes don't excite me. Good checkups, that excites me.
And you always use Crest?
Crest works. And more dentist families use Crest with Fluorestan than any other toothpaste.
But don't you ever want to try something a little
Always buying the same toothpaste may not be so exciting. But you can bore me with those great Crest checkups every time.
Toothpaste may not excite you, but Crest Great Checkups will.
I didn't use my antiperspirant today.
She left it off the shopping list.
But even after a grueling day of guiding tours, I still felt dry. Thanks to new Sure Roll-On.
New improved Sure Roll-On now has the highest level of active ingredient in Sure's history. So much, you even get an extra day of dryness, just to be sure.
I hope I never need an extra day of dryness again. But it's nice to be sure.
New Sure Roll-On for an extra day of dryness, just to be sure.
John Burns joined the Army in March and kept us waiting until October. Kathy Wolf joined the Army in May and kept us waiting all summer. If you're a high school graduate or about to be, you can join the Army now and take up to 12 months to report for duty. That way, if you qualify, we can guarantee you the skill training that makes you happiest. And we think a happy soldier is worth waiting for. This is the Army, a chance to serve your country as you serve yourself. Call this number toll-free.
When you see me in magazines, I'm the pose, the clothes, and the makeup. But the real me is no pose. My clothes and my makeup. Great Lash Mascara by Maybelline. That's right, Maybelline. Great Lash has collagen protein. It's hypoallergenic dermatologist tested. Conditions as it thickens. Makes lashes look thicker and thicker. It not only looks good, it is good. Great Lash. Conditions as it thickens by Maybelline.
My baloney has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name, it's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day, and if you ask me why, I'll say, because Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
Oscar Mayer, the first name in Bologna.
Bye-bye.
A rumor of war. He was young, and he had to do something with his life. He went to Vietnam because he cared, but he wasn't prepared for what he saw, and his friends were dying, and it changed him.
I'm on trial for murder.
Brad Davis, the sensational star of Midnight Express, a CBS special movie presentation based on a true story. A rumor of war, Wednesday.
Tuesday night, Papillon starring Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman as prisoners facing insurmountable odds in their desperate flight to freedom. Papillon, Tuesday night.
Yo soy Jacinto el Grande. ¡Toma! Si serás imbécil, Jacinto. Todos mis antepasados son judíos. ¿Ah, sí? Pues mira lo que tengo. ¡Heil Hitler!
Oh my God, that is the funniest shit fucking ever. Oh my God, it's gonna be a while before I get over that one, man. Oh, welcome everybody. Oh, I feel it, man. It's gonna be a fun night, y'all. Oh my God, yes, I am such a child. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh my God, y'all kill me, dude. I really appreciate you guys indulging me. Oh my God. Yeah, welcome everybody. I hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. We got a fun night, I think. We're just gonna kick it a little bit. No true crime or anything like that tonight. We're gonna do what we have always done as well, which is just make fun of true crime idiots, because those are always fun. So yeah, we're gonna discuss now. Let me set this up real quick. I meant to do this. Now I went over this yesterday, but we're gonna go over it again today because it pertains to what we're gonna be discussing. And you know what I find really funny? Before I do that, let me just do this real quick. Hold on. Okay, never mind. So I find it funny that Zav Ghoul, as I like to call her, has been timing her live streams to go on just when I'm live so that I don't mess with her, you know. But I I don't know what I think she's just going live now because she opened up her panel. So I think she's just going live now just to build her algorithm and get more views. I mean, she's got a whopping 77 folks watching right now. Good for her. She's building it back up, y'all, after that Gannon Stalk autopsy photo bullshit that she pulled. Now, I am going to go over this one more time. Because it pertains to what we're going to be talking about tonight.
True crime podcasts and YouTube channels, they've really exploded in popularity in the past several years. But Is there a limit to what people can and cannot say in discussing theories around crimes?
WSMV4 investigative reporter Stacey Cameron looked into a federal lawsuit facing a Nashville YouTube star and reveals how it could shape the way crimes are discussed.
Need you to be looking out for Kylie and Kylie's car.
When 16-year-old Kylie Rodney vanished after attending a party in August of 2022, her mother's desperate plea for help.
My head is all over the place and I'm terrified.
Turned the search for her daughter into an international story. But the news took a tragic turn.
Yeah, let's not overlook the fact that he was not referred to as a Nashville country star or a Nashville music icon or music personality, musical country rapper or musical crapper, Nashville crapper. None of this shit was what Cuckchurch was referred to as, and I find that shit hilarious. He's just a Nashville YouTuber. Oh my God, bro.
When investigators in California determined she accidentally drowned after driving her car into a lake the night she went missing. But according to attorney Chris Smith,
they're still obviously grieving.
Rodney's death was just the beginning of her family's pain because true crime conspiracy videos
show me real proof of Kylie Rodney existing.
Like this one, posted by Nashville YouTube star Ryan Upchurch, took the case viral. And Smith says when Upchurch told his 3 million followers that the Rodneys faked everything to make money on GoFundMe,
it's a scam.
The family hired him to sue Upchurch for defamation, claiming his videos caused mental and psychological damage.
Do you think there's an incentive for people to publish these types of videos? Absolutely. If that video goes viral, then you get subscribers, you get clicks, and you might get money.
Upchurch isn't the only person sued for posting controversial videos about real crimes. Earlier this year, TikTok psychic Ashley Gillard was sued for claiming a University of Idaho professor ordered the killing of 4 students. And InfoWars founder Alex Jones got hit with multiple suits for saying the Sandy Hook Elementary massacre was a hoax. When it comes to videos like Upchurch's,
can the companies that offer the platform be held liable?
Generally, no. Vanderbilt law professor Jennifer Safstrom says companies like YouTube can't be sued because they're not the ones talking. And to win in court, Safstrom says you basically need to prove the person posting knew they were lying, not just sharing what they think about a high-profile crime.
Is someone's opinion protected from a defamation lawsuit?
Absolutely. In a statement sent to WSMV4 Investigates, Upchurch's lawyer says opinion is the defense he looks forward to presenting in court. But Smith doesn't buy the argument.
Everyone gets their own opinion, but not their own facts.
Saying he thinks Upchurch's video was so outrageous that the jury, in this case, is going to send a message.
There's a limit to your freedom of speech.
According to Professor Safstrom, the hardest part of bringing a defamation case is finding a lawyer. She says it's kind of like looking for a doctor. You can't just pick anyone and expect to be okay. Plus, these cases, they cost a lot of money and take a long time. I'm told the Upchurch case, it probably won't go to trial for 2 years. We'll keep you updated. For WSMV4, I'm investigative reporter Stacey Cameron.
Well. So I did go over this last night for those of you who were with me and those of you who were here. I went over this last night, that little news reel there. And now apparently someone didn't like it very much. Someone got their little fifis hurt. And they decided to make a little response video to the national news station. So we're actually going to go over that. And I want to be clear about something. Like, it's actually very difficult to prove defamation for the very reason that one legal expert explained. She was saying that it's you're totally allowed to express your opinions, and that seems to be what Ryan's defense attorney is going to, Ryan's attorney in his defense is going to say. As far as that's the defense he's going to use, is that Ryan was just stating an opinion and not stating it as fact. But I think it's going to be pretty easy to prove otherwise. And at least it's going to be easy to prove that there was definitely pain and suffering involved. So, and, well, I'll get into that a little later. But yeah, I absolutely believe that that Kylie Rodney's family has a good case here, especially considering everything that was said in regards to A, her not being real, B, there being foul play, so on and so forth. And I don't see how this is not going to be now. I mean, at the end of the day, what's going to happen is, hey, David Robertson is here. David Robertson is, guys, show a little love for David Robertson. David Robertson is Kylie Rodney's grandfather, folks. So show him some love, please. And just know that everyone here in the Glare community absolutely 100% support you and your loved ones. And well, we absolutely believe in what you're doing, because it is not right that your family is going through what you're going through after the terrible loss that you all suffered. Now, let me go ahead and pull up this. All right.
Nashville news. What's wrong, bro? You want me to do something for you? Want me to bring you some food? Oh, Charlie's and J. Alexander right down the street.
I mean, they're just reporting the news. Like, see, this right here is an example of how it's a perfect visual example of the fact that Cuckchurch is quaking in his boots. He is absolutely scared. Matt Bond, welcome, buddy. Thank you. Welcome to Logic. Appreciate it. Now, wait, is my boy in here? Hold on. Yo, all right. Ickadmel's in the house. Lots of love. Show some love to Ickadmel and show some love to Down the Rabbit Hole News. Oh wait, I'm giving wrenches back. I had to like redo everything here. So Down's got one. There we go. Ickadmel is verified. And there we go. All right. Got to give all my old creators their wrenches back after I did some house cleaning. I had some mod drama, but it is now taken care of. Matt Bond. Oh, my goodness. Cuckchurch is going to sing for us, y'all. You ready? He's going to sing and dance, baby. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad. I think we got a super dad. I think we got a super dad. I think.
Thank you, Matt Bond. We missed you too, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh man. All right. So yeah. Wow. Really blessed to have some really good people in here. Good hearts. And Ick and Mel, just know our community supports you in what you're going through with this fool as well, 150%. Which I'll talk a little bit about, but not too much, you know. But let's get this going now. What is this dude thinking? Like, he thinks that that Nashville News is taking a jab at him. They're reporting the news. Like, it's so funny that he still doesn't get it. Cutie Pie, thank you so much. Welcome. He still doesn't get it. He still doesn't get or seem to care about what the kind of damage that he's doing here. It's absolutely insane. Killshot gifted 5 memberships. Thanks, buddy. Laura Lay, Kit Kat, Lola Blue, Coffee Splash of Crime, and Elaine. Welcome, guys. Congrats. Yeah, he seems to not know the extent of his damage that he's caused, and it's pretty fascinating, really. So hopefully, and the thing is it really doesn't matter if Kylie's family wins in court, and it really doesn't matter if Ick and Mel beats him in court. It really doesn't matter. What's happening, at least I don't think so. What's happening is they are sending a message. They are standing up for themselves and saying that this isn't okay. And that's the most important thing, in my opinion, so that they don't keep doing this to other people. Now, I hope they win. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying that local Nashville news station reporting on this is a win. It is an absolute win because it's making people aware and it's giving people some sort of platform or some sort of, I guess, template, more or less, for lack of a better term, to set their standards for YouTube creators who cover crime cases, and to do it ethically, and to do it and to engage with empathy. So this is I think it's a huge win, and hopefully national news picks this up. That's what I'm really hoping for. That would be the ultimate win, because the true crime genre is a massive genre. I mean, they make entire channels just for true crime. The ID channel is all true crime, 24/7 true crime. I mean, and that's just one. So it's pretty amazing that you know, it's such a phenomenon. But the problem with that is it's easy to become caught in this vacuum of thinking that they're just characters in a movie or in a what do you call it, a dramatization of a real thing, and they forget that those are real people that actually suffered a horrible ordeal. And there are people who lost someone that they love. Oh no, Ryan, don't do it again.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. 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 I think we got a super dad. I think we got a super dad.
Thank you, Lisa Oldham. Yes, dance, Cuckchurch, dance. Oh man.
It ain't nothing but a thing. You bring like a karaoke set there and just hit you with a little hillbilly. What you want me to do? Oh, Nashville.
Well, no. Because the thing is, Ryan, is they don't even know that you actually do music. That's they're not even implying that you should go down there and sing for them and do karaoke, because they don't even acknowledge you as an artist. They acknowledge you as a YouTuber, and that's it.
Phil News, I love the dramatic effect every time y'all make a story about me. Same as last time when y'all had the, what's her name? Fuck, I don't know. She had that little nutsack chin flap, little thinny sag saddlebag right here, just fucking little epidermis gizzard, like a little chandelier of.
I mean, for somebody who's got ball hair on his chin, I don't think you should be talking about people's personal appearances, my friend.
Skin just dangling. It says hello to you, like, hey, look at me. It's kind of uncomfortable to look at too. The last time they were talking shit about me on the news, and I seen it, I was just like, whoa! Like, I almost had to like look away, then like look back and be like, yikes! It's like when you watch some National Geographic things about the tribes, and then like one of the ladies comes out and you're like, yo, what the fuck, them titties, though?
Dude.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I have no idea what he's talking about at all. No clue whatsoever. Ryan, like, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what your pattern of thinking is when it comes to these things. I you know, people say Adderall, people say meth. I mean, maybe, I don't know, but I mean, what is it, Ryan? Tell us what it is.
I'm retarded?
Well, okay, I guess. If you say so.
Though she's like kneeing them mugs.
Men kill women.
That's the same feeling I got when I seen that little flap thing she got going on. Felt like I seen some cannibal tribe tits. It had curvature to it too. Like it could have been aerodynamic to a sense. If you took her chin and the fucking gizzard flap, it looked like the front of a boat, kinda. Fucking nanny nutsack neck.
No,
don't worry.
Stupid asshole.
Fuck these people. They deserve it.
Men kill women.
They've put me through enough shit.
Men kill women.
If I want to tell you about this lady's fuck.
Not again, Ryan. Don't do it, Ryan. Don't do it, buddy.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad. I think we got a super dad.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna die. The kill shot report. What's up, homie? For someone who looks like they keep it in the family, he doesn't have a lot of room to talk. Sister could be his aunt looking self. Dance monkey. Thank you, kill shot. Appreciate it, homie. Oh my god. Y'all are on fire today.
Fucking toad throat bubble she has. I'm gonna do it.
Men kill women.
Last time she was clucking with her fucking gizzard flap on the news, she was comparing me to a murderer. So
men kill women.
Might I add, after she compared me to a murderer and said I was dangerous and a horrible fucking person, it also got thrown out in court because it wasn't true.
You know what's funny is like nobody even knows what the fuck you're talking about, but thanks for the reminder. Thanks for letting us know that this happened. It's good to know. Yeah.
Yay me. Even though
No,
Verna was
Ryan,
a liar.
Give it a rest. Ryan, you got to give it a rest, bro. This is too much.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad. I think we got a super dad.
Midwest, thank you so much. I pray he doesn't have any children. He doesn't. But yeah, good call. I mean, that's all we need is a bunch of little Cuckchurches running around, and somebody needs to kick them in the nuts as hard as they can so it doesn't happen, just to make sure it doesn't happen. Oh no, Chronicles. Oh my God, Ryan, give it a rest, bro. Jesus.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad. I think we got a super dad.
Oh my God, Chronicles. Thank you so much. I'm lost, but the commentary is on point. Yeah, well, thank you, because I'm lost too here. It's not an easy task doing commentary over something that I have no fucking idea is being said. I don't know how to comprehend what's fucking happening right now.
An extended gizzard flap because it was warm. I'm assuming that thing stretches out when it's warm and like shrivels up when it's cold. So it was probably a little tad bit stretched out of a gizzard that day. All I know is it seems like Vernie with a gizmo fucking really hates guys.
Men kill women.
But I mean, put yourself in her gizzards, you know? I mean,
Where do you get these fucking idiots, huh? Where do you get
them?
them?
Hard for her, bro.
Men.
He didn't speed dating. They're like, watch out, bro. When we're going around this table doing the dating thing, that thing she's got keeps trying to high five people, and I'm just not cool with it. I don't want to high five that thing.
Men kill women.
I mean, it could be a lifestyle thing. She might just talk so fucking much. Like the skin was like, I can't take anymore. I'm dying. I'm going down here. See you later. It's just where all of her old jaw is.
What the
her
fuck
old
is
jaw
going
skin
on
is
right
down
now?
there. If it was mine, I'd pierce it.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
I would. I'd put 3 little rings on it and just fucking hang my Mustang keys on it so I'd never lose them. Her gizzard flap could be useful.
You know what I noticed? I noticed something. When these lawsuits happen, right? People get sued. People who are so funny, they're not funny anymore. It's like getting that summons just fucking snatches a sense of humor right out of them. It just snatches the funny right out of them. It's done. It's gone. It makes me so fucking. It just brings me so much pleasure to watch that happen. It's just like you've been served. What? And then fuck. Fuck. Because yeah, dude, you're done. Just stop it.
In a boating accident, for real, think about it. You're out to sea in a small wooden boat. The wind blows real hard. The sail breaks. Then what are you going to do? Well, Vernie with the gizmo can just get in the front like Titanic.
Men kill women.
Whoever's with it could be like, look to the left, look to the right. And they'd get where they need to go, probably. I mean, if it's warm outside. All right, so I changed my mind. I wouldn't do the 3 rings thing. No. I'd get a tattoo of a mud flap girl on it. Then you could just pose as a rapper, like a grandma rapper with a big old neck flap. You'd be making people laugh.
Thank you so much. Cement Shoes, members for 2 months. Appreciate that. I miss Morbid. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, well, here, let me here.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. Ryan, really, bro? Really, dude? Really?
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad. I think we got a super dad. I think we got a super dad.
Oh, Calamity Jade, thank you so much. I'm making a playing card of this super chat and adding it to Crimes Against Humanity. Whenever it's thrown down, it beats all other cards. Nice. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, the world needs laughter. Probably get more views than you.
I mean,
flapping and
it does, but you're not providing it to anybody.
complaining. You could just flap rap. I got a mud flap tat on my skin purse.
Oh my God.
Men kill women.
I'm gonna need to see Vernie with the gizmos birth certificate.
I'm hopefully like Barney with.
I think we got a.
Shut up and sing. Shut up and dance.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad. I think we got a super dad.
Kill shot. Thank you, buddy. His facial hair is suspicious. It looks pubic. It's a little sus. Yes, my friend. It is a little sus. Pubic and unwashed.
Certificate. I want to know who her parents is, bro. Top half looking like some sort of bird. Might have some featherage going on there. Bottom half looking like Count Dracula. Somehow both sides look like Ozzy Osbourne. What really happened down there on Sesame Street? But anyway, enough about that neck meat.
Men kill women.
Oh, it's not as pointless and as retarded as the fucking news last night. Last night they put me on the news because I had an opinion about a fucking YouTube video. Goddamn, call in the cavalry, call the police, call the FBI, call the CIA, call NATO. I'm telling Santa Claus. Santa Claus is gonna be mad. Call an ambulance. I'm writing Mother Goose a fucking letter about you, bitch. Is it really that interesting? All I said was, hey, this show's fucking fake. I don't think this show's fucking real. I think.
Well, okay. Let's analyze that for a second there, homie. You just called Kylie Rodney missing and all of her loved ones worried out of their minds a show. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that doesn't sound like an opinion. Now, saying that the show is fake, well, that's an opinion about something that you believe to be fact. Interesting. Now, it all depends on how good these attorneys are that represent Kylie Rodney's family and represent Ickadmel. It's all, and I don't know how good of an attorney Ickadmel's attorney is. I know that he's the one that represented Ray Andriacchio in the canceled Karen lawsuit. He's an all-star, but the thing is we didn't really get to see what he could do. Not too much. You know what I mean? Like canceled Karen didn't even show up to the fight. You know what I mean? Like there was Ray Andriacchio warming up in her corner and just waiting for canceled Karen to just come around. Where are you? What's going on? And she just never showed. So Ray Andriacchio won by default. And I'm glad she did. But this is definitely, he absolutely plans on fighting these lawsuits. He's going to show up, and he's got the representation to show up and fight this. But I don't think that he's, I got faith. Let me put it that way. I got faith. Okay. Because you can't just do what he's doing and get away with it. Like, you really can't. There's too much damage that's been done. Ickadmel's he's got a little girl at home, and he's got a fan base full of a bunch of irrational idiots, So, I mean, he almost deliberately, if not directly deliberately, put Ickadmel and his family in danger. That's not okay. It's not okay at all. And he shouldn't just get away with that. Having 3 million subscribers comes with a responsibility. And if it doesn't by law, it should. It absolutely should.
I think it's staged because, this is YouTube, a place where people create content for entertainment. So now what? You got the news, Vernie with the gizzard and all of her gizzard friends grabbing their pitchforks, being like, "How dare you say that, you motherfucker? Why would you say that, you motherfucker?" Why did I say that? I'll tell you why I said that. Because
women kill women.
What? Okay. That's ridiculous. What's up, Dr. Edward Moskowitz? It's good to see you, man. Yeah. I can't, dude. He just can't help but keep quiet. Like what he's doing here is he's showing his fear under the guise of gloating, bragging, smack talk, you know, like if the lawsuit were a boxing match, you know, he's smack talking, you know what I mean? But most of the time, every time I've ever seen a fight, not necessarily a boxing match, but a fight, when somebody is talking the house of shit before that fight, it's because they're scared. It's because they're stalling. You know, this is without him realizing it, showing his absolute fear. Oh my God. Show us your fear with your dance steps, homie.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. I think we got a super cat.
Kill shot, thank you. Uncovering the truth. His mom definitely should have swallowed, in my opinion. I have to agree with you, sir. I have to agree with you. Let's peek in on Zavgul real quick. Let's just peek in and see what's going on. What do you think?
Yeah, like, and I don't blame them because I see him. I mean, sure, I have hindsight, but it's like you can just look at him and it's like he did something. He did it. Like, he just doesn't. Yeah, he's like his wife and $2 are gone, and he's like he just smoked a blunt or something. You know, he's like completely chill.
Now listen to this genius commentary right here. She's always got that stupid fucking look on her face. Just look.
Yeah. Gilly, what's up, Gilly?
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I mean there's some people that don't think he did it, even after all of that. There's like a group of people that think, I feel like,
oh
think
my
he's
God.
innocent. And then there's like more of a group that thinks he's a part of it, but that he's not the one that actually killed him.
I think we got a super cat. I think we got a super cat.
Matt Bond says his dad missed the crusty sock.
Actually, physically is the one. I don't believe it. I mean,
Thank you,
I
Matt
believe that
Bond.
he actually did it, but there's a lot of people that think she actually is the one that killed
Wait,
him.
you mean Chris? Murder?
Yeah.
No, there's no
MK.
way the mistress did all that.
I don't
I'm
think so
sorry.
either, but no, there's a lot of people. I don't think so
Really?
either.
That's a conspiracy theory. Like the moon landing was fake because there's already proof that he literally left the house and she wasn't even close. Although she probably did know, I think, of the plan, but I'm not fully sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm not. See, I'm not sure about like what she knew or what she did, but I don't think I personally don't think she was the one that physically did it. I think it was him.
No,
I
there's
really
no
do.
way. I mean, strangulation, putting them. No, that's all like she wouldn't have been able to do all that. Plus, I think it was impulsive as well. A bit.
I think it was like half impulsive,
Shut
half.
the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
That's enough, you idiot. Okay, hold on. Let's move on to now. Blank screens in the house. I saw a post from Toast earlier today saying that Battery Betty has deleted all of her Layla content, or at least most of it. And I think that's really funny. Because and the irony in that is, if I had to theorize, okay, if I had to theorize why this happened, is because she is very much afraid of the lawsuit that she is about to face from Mr. Steve Fisher, aka SF Investigates, because homie's not fucking around now. And Yeah, he's not playing, just so you know. And the irony of that is she's already in a lawsuit where she's ordered not to delete any of her content. So think about that for a second. She's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, which is just really funny. Oh my goodness. Cuckchurch, I'm done with you, bro. Knock it.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Matt Bond says, "Was God working in the dark and grabbed from the shit bucket instead of brains when making this lot?" Yeah, probably. Thanks, Matt Bond. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, so think about that for a second. Think about how ironic that is. She's deleting content because she fears the lawsuit that she knows is imminent. And she's not allowed to delete content because there is an order from the lawsuit that she's already involved in. The lawsuit that she filed. I love it. Oh my God. Sometimes, man, this community, it's just too much, man. It's too fucking funny. Oh my God, dude. So, as I stated, make sure to sub. I put the link in the chat. Make sure to sub up to Blank Screen, because people, as I always say, blessed are the clip channels. And Blank Screen is not just a clip channel, man. He's been going live, man. He's been doing his thing, man. And I'm digging his channel a lot. I was already digging it, and now I'm digging it even more. So make sure to sub to Blank Screen, the most hated troll. And I find it really funny that I'm even gonna play my man's intro because I'm gonna play my man's intro instead of skipping through it. But before I do that, let me actually share something else here. Let me show you how little my man SF is fucking around. Unless he took it down, but I took screenshots. Oh yeah, here we go. So SF posted this 9 hours ago. Okay. And it says here, although I won't be addressing the litigation with Bullhorn Betty on a regular basis, I will keep everyone informed as significant events take place. Andrea shouldn't obstruct licensed and trained professionals from doing their job, as I went over this yesterday. Defamation has consequences. Letter sent yesterday. So let's take a look at this letter here, okay? Let's take a look at this letter. Now I can't see chat right now, so I apologize if I miss anything, but it says here, and he's redacted it. Dear Miss Griffin, I, Steve Fisher of Search Investigations, LLC, also known by my professional alias on Twitter as SF Investigates, am a licensed private investigator and search and rescue specialist in your home state of Florida, as well as other states. It has come to my attention that you have engaged in a deliberate and sustained campaign to defame me across your various personal and unlicensed business names. Bullhorn Betty and Blowhard Betty. Blows hard Betty. That's not one of her names, dude. That's the names that we give her. But the first one is, though. Via various media platforms, including, but not limited to, YouTube and TikTok. Defamation per se as defined in Florida law, comprises any oral, slander, or written libel publication of a statement to a third party that 1. Tends to subject persons to hatred, distrust, ridicule, contempt, and or disgrace, which applies to the Rodney family and Ickadmel when it comes to the Ryan Upchurch lawsuit, by the way, just so you know. 2, tends to injure a person in a trade or profession. Or 3, and number 2 applies to at least Ickadmel, 3, attributes to a person conduct, characteristics, or conditions incompatible with the proper exercise of a lawful business, trade, profession, or office. Okay, I'll read that one more time. Attributes to a person's conduct, characteristics, or conditions incompatible with the proper exercise of a lawful business, trade, profession, or office. Interesting. Okay, now it goes on to say, furthermore, under Florida law, when it comes to defamation per se, malice is presumed from the nature of the defamation. Actual damages do not need to be proven. Interesting. The injured party can be awarded general damages for past and future harm to their reputation, mental or emotional anguish, and personal humiliation. Now, all of these things apply. All of these things apply, obviously, to SF, but I want to be very clear that these things also apply to the lawsuits, the 2 lawsuits currently pending against Cuckchurch and Ickadmel. Now, of course, it's going to be up to their attorneys to be able to prove these things, but it is what it is. I'm sure SF will have a lawyer. SF's not stupid. SF isn't stupid, okay? He's not going to act like he is a lawyer and represent himself and say, I know the law. This is just him letting her know that what she's been doing sucks. Actual damages do not need to be proven. The injured party can be awarded general damages for past and future harm to their reputation, mental or emotional anguish, and personal humiliation. Your broadcasts, both live and recorded, have presented me in an egregiously false light. You have spread false information about my professional involvement in the Rodney case, claimed I was asked to leave the case, mischaracterized my relationship with the aforementioned family. Now, this is interesting. I had Grandpa Roberts in here earlier. I would like to know if Grandpa Roberts would be so kind, if he's still here listening, let us know in the chat if you guys asked SF to leave during the time that he was helping with your case. Mischaracterized my relationship with the aforementioned family, and further promulgated false claims. Sorry, I'm a little stupid. About my involvement and intentions with the family of Layla Santinello. Your allegations that I am a scam artist, quote unquote, and that I have misrepresented the number of missing persons I have located are both unfounded and damaging. With this letter, I am notifying you with my intent to file a lawsuit against you in the state of Florida, defamation per se, and in any other related cause of action. I demand, in bold, that you immediately preserve and retain all evidence related to this matter, including but not limited to A, all emails both sent and received, B, all recorded phone calls, C, all YouTube streams both live and archived, D, all unedited and unused video footage, E, all text messages, voicemails, and phone messages, F, any and all other forms of communication, including social media, posts, comments, direct messages, etc. G, all financial transactions related to your channel through all payment processors, such as, but not limited to, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, and others, all your personal business financial records. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, in summary, folks, that is SF not fucking around. Okay? That is SF Investigates not fucking around. Just to be very clear. So, I mean, I don't know if Grandpa Roberts is still here, but if he is, go ahead and let us know. Now, this is funny as far as her, you know, not your demand to not get rid of any evidence, just in case she does. There's a whole bunch of people here that got you, Steve. Just so you know, there's a whole mess of us that got you. Okay. And Blank Screen being one of them. So, so yeah, we're going to go over that right now, Blank Screen. I'm going to drop Blank Screen's channel in the chat again one more time. Make sure to subscribe. Now, Blank Screen, the most hated troll. Well,
here's the issue.
We love you.
So a little bit ago.
Now, I gotta tell y'all. One of the reasons why I love using Blank Screen shit is because that fucking filter is perfect. Oh, Daniel Cavoto. Yeah, Cuckchurch can kiss my Dominican dick, homie. Cuck Squad, take your Cuck Squad elsewhere, bro. But I mean, hang out in the chat, learn something, buddy. You're welcome here.
Something happened. I was informed of a situation that happened in the Layla Santinello case. Okay, here's the thing. You guys know how I feel. I advised Jen. You know, whenever she was talking about getting a PI, I remember just saying, whatever you do, just don't.
She said, I know it. Y'all are an item. I know it.
Don't use somebody from YouTube. And quite frankly, SF, haven't seen him, haven't heard him. You know, since the Kylie Rodney case, he was the furthest thing from my mind when I made that statement to her. Literally the furthest thing from my mind. But then I heard George and Brittany were working with this guy. And I didn't even find that out until he started publicly attacking me on Twitter. And I'm like, why is this guy coming after me? Then I realized this is the SF Investigate guy, this Yahoo that was in the Kylie Rodney case. We all know how that went.
A Yahoo. Yeah, we all know how that went, and it didn't go the way that you said it went, and that's one of the reasons why he's going to sue your ass.
So it's long story short, there was a trust issue there. I believe for Jennifer, because to be honest with you, she got in touch. I didn't get her in touch with a private investigator. Just want to make sure that that's clear. It wasn't my private investigator. Didn't refer her to any specific person. My only suggestion was find somebody where you are, because that's where your missing is. And that's where you need the PI to be. So that's what I basically said to her, you know, giving her friendly advice.
Now, without saying too much, folks, I will tell you this. And you guys know me not to speak untruths, okay? You guys know me to be truthful even to a fault. But without saying too much and without being so truthful to a fault, I can tell you with the utmost honesty that I happen to know for a fact that the Layla Santinello case right now is absolutely a fucking mess. It is absolutely a fucking mess. And she is in part directly responsible as to why. I can tell you this for a fact.
Advice, on best practices. Well, apparently,
Cuckchurch told you to get the fuck out of here, bro.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. I think we got a super cat.
Bat Bond says, please leave her ass out of it. Don't want to get lost. Right. Well, it's a little late. She already involved herself in all that shit. And there is a comment here that I have to address here real quick. Gabby B says, the glare, I like BHB. Age progression. Are you able to make her hair look thinner? As with all that bleach, she would be close to bald. No. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm not the one who did this age progression filter. This was Blank Screen. This is Blank Screen's this is Blank Screen, the most hated trolls filter, and this is his clip that he created to preserve evidence. And I'm dropping Blank Screen's link in the chat again. Please make sure to sub up, and when you see this video on his channel, just mosey on over there and give it a like real quick. That would be really nice. Appreciate it. But I'm not taking credit for that because this was all Blank Screen, y'all. So
SF has reached out to the family. He had already spoke to Jen, and it sounds like she may have been on board with hiring him. Okay, I had no idea. But again, my suggestion, and it would have.
And another thing, this is also very important to know that Jennifer, Layla Santinello's mother, hired her own private investigator, and George, Layla's father, and Brittany Ann, Layla's stepmother, all they hired Chloe and SF to help Chloe. Now, all of the PIs that were hired are working together. Now, SF has stepped away from the case in order to handle this and deal with the other cases that he's dealing with as well. But now the family's in good hands for sure. I happen to know this for a fact as well. The family's definitely in good hands. And but I've got to be very clear. It's important that you know that even though George and Jennifer are not together anymore, and I don't know if there's drama between them or not. I don't care about that. If you're talking about that, then you're an asshole, because it's none of your business. It's none of my business. It's nobody's fucking business. But just know that in the interest of the Layla Santinello case, the PIs hired by both sides of this family are working together to find Layla and doing everything that they can. So that is important for all of you to know.
It would have still been, if he would actually, my commentary would have probably been a lot different to her if I found out she was talking to SF Investigates from out the gate, just because of what we saw with Kylie Rodney. But I digress. I had no idea. I just simply told her.
I'll tell you why you had no idea. Okay. You had no idea because it escapes you that this is not a competition. Little Miss, I'm a victim's advocate. Okay. It escapes you completely the concept that people that were hired by separate parties, private investigators that were hired by separate parties, serve the same interest. And that interest is simply finding Layla. And it makes sense for them to pool their resources together in order to find her. It is not a competition. Nobody's in competition here. There is a missing woman who is a mother, and her child and her family miss her. And this escapes you because you think that this is all one big game. You think that missing people is just a big game. And it's pathetic. This is why you have no business conducting so-called searches. This is why you have no business even covering true crime cases, because you have no concept of empathy for victims or their loved ones. None at all.
Told her to stay away from PIs from the internet. She took that advice and hired a PI in Tennessee. So glad she did, because yet again, here's another PI
She's so
creating such horrible, ridiculous drama in a case that doesn't need it. We're out here looking for Layla Santinello. Anything over and above the search for Layla Santinello and keeping this focus, it's noise. It's noise. It's drama that doesn't need to be brought into the case. But
that you created, you idiot. Look, my pause game, bro. Like, check it. Check out my pause game. Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, help me. Help me quit being a total fucking scumbag. Can you do that? Can you do that? Please, Lord. Can you please help me from being an absolute and utter piece of garbage? Human garbage. Please, sweet dear baby Jesus. Please, sweet dear baby Jesus, help me. Oh, I'm going to speak in tongues now. I feel the Holy Spirit.
But
God.
This is the kicker. He keeps telling, like, this whole time that he has badgered me, I blocked him. I blocked him and his whole unprofessional team, by the way. Blocked them all on Twitter. I toyed with him a little bit. I'll be honest with you. I toyed with him a little bit to see how.
An unprofessional team, says the person who makes press passes on her printer at home and says that they're press passes. Okay.
How invested they were going to be in with this fight with me. And it went on for days, which the only reason why I did it is just to find out how professional this outfit is. You know, somebody that takes days and engages in this back and forth, this childish back. And I made sure it was really petty too. I made sure that it was really petty just to gauge his response.
So this was all a big master plan, like a chess game, right? This was all a big chess game. Bullhorn Betty was playing him. Like, dude, the man addressed you like once, and then you just kept on badgering him on Twitter and telling lies about him on your channel, telling lies about him on Twitter. That's why he's going to sue you. Like, I mean, there's no... I love how she thinks that she was like this mastermind in playing these mind games with SF Investigates. I was in your head, dude. No, bro. No, lady. That's not what happened at all.
Response in how long he was going to carry it forward. And I even publicly said that here on his channel. So even if he was watching, he would have known that we were toying with him, and he kept going. This is what you call a professional PI. But I digress. Jennifer.
Okay, so, but let me get this straight. So between the two of you, you're the professional, right? But you felt the need to toy with him? Okay.
Jennifer Santinello is a much better woman. I don't want to deal with the drama, so I don't want to deal with him, right? This is not my child. This is not my case. I just go out there.
Dude, I gotta say, I can't fucking wait. I can't fucking wait till this lawsuit is filed and all this evidence presents itself. I really can't fucking wait.
Out there every few weeks to do a search. That's all I do, right? But Jennifer she's looking for her daughter. She doesn't give a rat's ass who helps. She doesn't care who.
What's up, Lawyer Mystery Mavens? Good to see you.
helps. It could be you. It could be me. It could be,
Hold
you
on.
know, Steve. It could even be Jim Taylor. She does not care who helps the case as long as they're helping her daughter and helping trying to find answers. That's the only requirement. Pretty simple. Seems pretty reasonable to me. She doesn't want to deal with anybody that's not looking for her daughter or not physically engaged. That is her only concern.
Oh, yeah.
Her primary concern. She doesn't care really about anything else.
Yeah, blank screen. Thank you. I think I presented that the other day, but that was basically let me just go ahead and share real quick. But just so you guys know, the reason why SF Investigates is stepping back from the case. This is a screenshot. I shared this too somewhere, but and I'm pretty sure I did it on a live stream. But let me show you guys this real quick before I. So this is Burnt Toast's post. And SF Investigates is saying here in Twitter, I stepped back from the case, meaning the Layla Santinello case, because I am taking direct legal action against Jen and Betty for using Shill account to claim I am involved in child porn. So that includes Jen, which would be Layla Santinello's mother. Because those lawsuits are being filed in the coming days, I temporarily, until they are served, paused. So he's not going to involve himself in the case directly, but the accusation is that both Jennifer Santinello and Bullhorn Betty are spreading a rumor that SF is involved in child porn somehow. Now, what I said stands. I want to be very clear. What I said stands about the PIs that have been hired and working in concert to find Layla are absolutely doing so. Okay? Whatever's happening with the parents and their behavior has nothing to do with the work that these private investigators are doing in order to coexist in executing the same goal, which is to find Layla Santinello. I want to be very clear about that, and I want to assure you all that that is the case.
Else other than taking care of her family and finding her daughter. Anything else over and above that matters to this woman zilch. Okay, the drama, the pettiness, the noise matters to this woman zilch. She is putting up with it just to keep her daughter's name out there. But she did say, you know what?
Now, I want to be very clear. I don't know anything about Jennifer Santinello. I have not seen her say any of these things. I don't know of any of these things. I'm not aware. I've only heard what others have said, and but I have not seen any screenshots or any TikToks that she does or anything like that. I have no idea. But I'm going to take the word over those who are saying that she is over Betty's, just for the record. So, I mean, if this is the person that you've got in your corner, then do something about it. And like, if you're trying to save face in the public, you don't want this person in your corner. This person right here, you don't want her in your corner. I promise you that.
What? I don't care about whatever's going on. I just want people working for my daughter. So, you know, here's my PI's information, Steve. You go take care of all of this. You know, you communicate with my my PI. But mind you, before this all behind the scenes where they said, okay, you know, we're going to put all this stuff behind us. We're going to move forward in a positive way for the sole purpose of trying to find and helping Layla. So she goes out and says, and she explains to the public that, you know, she's giving them basically the olive branch, but she did want to make sure she explained what had taken place and how upset she was about them releasing a private communication between them and her. Totally unprofessional, totally unethical. Okay. And they released that. I think it was a message between her and Chloe, which Steve says Chloe is part of his team. Whatever. Whatever that relationship is, not my concern. But he is publicly stating that Chloe is part of his team. And Chloe is out there releasing private confidential information and communications between her and a mother of a missing person on a social.
Okay, first of all, I mean, unless it's full of like lies, unless the content in those messages are somehow damaging to anyone, they could do whatever the fuck they want with them. That's why you're capable of, that's why the feature is allowed on your fucking devices to screenshot. Like
A social media platform, by the way, a public social media platform. Totally unprofessional, totally unethical. But she says, you know what? Whatever.
Hold
I
on.
digress.
Just
they
wait,
have information. He's saying that they have a lot of
wait,
information
wait,
about my
wait,
case. Let me just get them in contact with my PI. Okay? Whatever. Whatever that relationship is, not my concern. But he is publicly stating that Chloe is part of his team. And Chloe is out there releasing private confidential information and communications between her and a mother of a missing person on a social media platform, by the way, a public social media platform. Totally unprofessional, totally unethical. But she says, you know what? Whatever. I digress. They have information. He's saying that they have a lot of information about my case. Let me just get them in contact with my PI. Okay. So now it looks like we finally made a great step forward in this situation, right? Everybody's finally agreeing to get along and share information. Sounds like a winner chicken dinner. We're down with that all day long. Am I not lying? Everybody helping, all hands on deck for Layla Santinello. Can't be any better than that, right? It can't get any better than that. But, right, this is why we tell people and caution people, stay away from these animals on YouTube and on social media. The ones that are in these missing person chats, if you have a PI that's seeking out business.
Okay. So stay away from the animals on YouTube, right? Betty, you just said that out loud, that you're telling the mother to stay away from these animals on YouTube. Yet here you are bragging that you are working with the mother in finding Layla. You've been bragging about it for weeks and weeks. What are you talking about?
They're probably not a very good PI, because I can tell you all the good PIs I know stay very busy. And I can promise you,
stop it.
They are not in missing person chat rooms eliciting people that are down on their luck in an effort to exploit them. Remember, we were told that we exploit families on here. I have never entered a family's life.
Okay. I mean, lady, are you kidding me?
You're lying. And you're a piece of shit.
I mean, are you kidding me right now with that?
Eliciting people that are down on their luck in an effort to exploit them. Remember, we were told that we exploit families on here.
You do?
I have never entered a family's life.
No?
Pranced them up on my panel and told and raised money.
No, what you've done is you have shown up to their houses. You have screamed through a bullhorn. You have made empty accusations with no evidence, and you showed up to their jobs to get them fired because the foreman, or whatever you would call the boss on a job where there's drywall being done, I guess construction, then yeah, when they go, I can't have this on my job site, the best way, if I get you out of here, they'll get out of here, which was exactly what your intentions were. You admitted it on camera. So what are you talking about? That you've never done this? You've done the worst of the worst to families of victims.
Money for them to turn around and give to me. That is exploitation. I have never engaged in that.
What?
I will never engage in that. But this is what SSF Investigates did. And then he starts.
Hey, lady, listen to me. I really hope you're watching right now. I have been covering you for a couple of years now. I have been covering you for a couple of years now. And the only reason that I've been covering you is because you are notorious for exploiting families of victims. This is what you do. I wouldn't have any interest in you unless you were exploiting families of victims. I cover people on this channel. I'm known. This channel is known for exposing people who exploit victims and their families. What the shit are you talking about?
Starts dangling the carrot by saying, oh, I have all this information about your daughter. We have all these massive leads.
Okay, that's never happened. Okay? Because I am in the Facebook group started by George and Brittany Ann. Even though I hate Facebook groups when it comes to these cases, but I am in that Facebook group. Okay? And the consensus is that there are no leads. The consensus is that the entire case is fucked up right now because of the circus that this asshole right here has created.
So now you're brought into the case. What does he do? I am no longer associated with the Layla Santinello case because of yada, 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 yada. Give me a break. You lied to this family. You exploited this family. You told them.
Not because of yada, yada, yada. We just read it. We just read it. Thanks to Blank Screen. Thanks to Burnt Toast. We just read it. He's no longer involved in the Santinello case because he's being defamed. And I know he wouldn't seek legal action unless he could prove it. I know he wouldn't. But I wish that I had whatever evidence that he has about this. I wish that I had it. But I'm quite certain that this person would not step away from this case in order to file a lawsuit against you specifically for accusing him of being involved in child porn. And why do these people always go there? I find that really weird. Why is that always the go-to? Because you realize how sus that is, right? When you are the ones saying things about child porn. When you're the one talking about it, especially when you're lying about it, and then you bring up child porn, it's really fucking weird. Like, what does that say about you? What's on your mind? Oh my God, no, not Ryan again. Dude, you're killing me, bro.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. I think we got a super cat.
Elaine, thank you so much. Elaine says, thank you, Will. We can all count on shitty people getting called out for their shitty behavior. I love this channel and the chat. Well, we love you too, Elaine. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Told them you had all of this information, and once again, you failed. You are a loser. And not only that, dude, like you just went on here and called me a freaking grifter. What in the F are you doing?
I mean,
if that's not a grift, which is petty swindling, which telling a family that you're going to help them pro bono, but hey, you got to pay to fly me in and fly me out and pay for my room and board and food and everything else.
All right, I talked about this before. Now, I don't know how true that is, but there's nothing unethical about a private investigator saying these things. There's nothing unethical about that. This is my fee plus expenses. That's standard. That's standard. I mean, have you ever watched a fucking movie? Like a noir movie where like dude is sitting there narrating. He's sitting there smoking cigarettes. He's got a little flask. And he's like, and then this dame walked in. She walked into my life and she was dressed like she was dressed to kill, but not like the kind of kill that my partner got 10 years ago. That kind of bullshit. And then somebody walks in and it's always like, the dame that's dressed to kill walks in. She walked into my life without any warning whatsoever. And then she says, I need you to find this person. Right? And then the PI goes, all right, well, it's going to be $2,000 up front plus expenses. If I got to travel out of the country, that means you're paying for the flight. If I got to travel and I got to eat, stay in a hotel room, you're paying for all that. Doesn't come out of my end. That's what happens every time. If you've seen a fucking movie, that's exactly what happens. Like, why wouldn't they do that? It's not unprofessional. It's fucking standard.
That's not pro bono, dude. And if they're going to pay all those thousands of dollars to travel you in, why would they not just get their own PI already in Tennessee? Again, coming back to my original question I had weeks ago. But just think about it. A PI, a licensed PI attacking a mother of a missing daughter. Now, you can't get any lower than that.
I'm not saying one way or another. Okay? I'm not saying one way or another. But if said mother, hypothetically speaking, if said mother was not cooperating fully with the investigation and giving the PIs, the people tasked with the responsibility of finding this missing woman, if said mother is not cooperating and making that job more difficult, well, then it's not trashing her, is it? Just saying.
You can't get any lower than that. But I will tell people out there as a cautionary thing, people are not allowed to release your private communications with them. There is a fiduciary and ethical duty that a PI has, whether you're their client or not, whether they are your client or not. He put himself into this case. He publicly helped and put the George and Brittany on shows to elicit funds to help pay for him. And then he does this. This is not a professional PI. His team is not professional. And I think since he's so magnificent,
well,
I think we need to help spread
it's Chloe's team, but
how wonderful this man is. So what I'm planning on doing, because he found 14 people. He found 14 people in 2023 so far.
I thought you said he didn't. Didn't you? I mean, I know I went over it. Headstones probably went over it. Blank Screen probably went over it. Toast probably went over it. But I know, I know you said that he was a liar and that he didn't do that. We all heard you say that, but now he did. Okay. What you're listening to, folks, is somebody who is very, very afraid of the imminent and inevitable lawsuit that she is facing.
So far, I think he's the highest rated PI that has found the most people in the United States this year.
Wow.
I think that is a badge of honor.
That is what this is quite. You think she's being condescending? I don't know.
And I think his local media needs to know about this. And I think people in his local area need to know how great he is. So I'm really thinking, in addition to, maybe possibly filing something and taking pictures of what they posted and maybe going after a complaint. But I definitely think that their local media stations should be having him on, talking about all his accolades.
Okay. I mean, but why? See, this is what she doesn't fucking understand. Okay? There are people who do this for clout. And then there are people who actually do it to find the missing people. Okay? Like, you're the one that seeks out the local news. We happen to know that you and MGL and JLR and Chronicles of Oblivious, when you went to Tennessee the first time, you sought out, and it was probably MGL's doing, sought out the local news to let them know what you were doing so that they could feature you on the news, which is exactly what they did. And then they regretted it. Then they absolutely regretted it. And then referred to you as hecklers the second time that they covered you, which is, I've never gotten over that. But that's what happens when you seek out clout. This is not what he does. SF does not seek out clout. He seeks out the people that are missing, that he's been hired to find. See the difference?
So we're going to start a campaign to help Steve SF investigate out so he can be more notable for all of his accolades. And so we are going to find out all of his local media stations, and we're going to pepper them with how much we love and adore SF Investigates and his extensive work in bringing 14 people home. I mean, he is spectacular at finding people. And you know what the crazy thing is the media is not paying attention because there are no articles, not one article about SF Investigates and him finding
she is being
people this year.
She is being condescending. Now, bro, look at that. Jesus Christ, that's fucking scary. Oh my God. I mean, unless they're high profile cases.
Like, holy smokes. Like, this needs to get out. Like, this guy is amazing. And I think that all those investigative news organizations in his community really need to be promoting him and in talking about all of these 14 cases that he brought people home in. I mean, do you guys agree? I mean, he sounds amazing. We should make sure that everybody knows.
At least in comparison to you. Yeah.
If you agree with me, put a 1 in the chat. If you think we should just let the noise go and just keep moving forward with Layla Santinello and say la vie, good riddance, put a 2 in the chat. But I'm just thinking, if he's so spectacular, I just undid you, Phoenix. So if you're going to come in here and start this crap, in my chat room again, I'll just block you again. So calm your britches down, okay? For the love of everything holy.
Phoenix.
Just calm down, okay? Try to wake up on a good side of the bed for once in your life. Okay. So I mean, it looks like the channel, this is the majority rules, side of YouTube. We don't, and it does appear that people say that, yeah, we need to, definitely promote this PI and all of his accolades and the 14 people he was able to bring home. I mean, when I didn't find any articles about it, I'm like, we just need to make sure that this is, that we're on top of the roof with our bullhorn, talking about this amazing information that we learned, and since we know how mainstream media is, they just don't cover this stuff like they used to. So I think it needs to be in, and I'd love to see all the people he's helped. I would love to see how many people, what their names are, and the stories behind them and how he found them and brought them home. All 14 of them. I think it'd be very interesting. So maybe we'll start working on that. Hopefully we can get him some attention. Maybe he won't need so much business from these missing person chat rooms. Just might help him, just might help. We're all about helping people around here. So let's get him some help. We'll start working on finding out all his news organizations in and around his community and making sure they
No, look at that filter. Of course she's not live.
know about the 14 amazing people he's found this year. Why not, right? Why not? So where are we here? I know I took a few people off block today. So for those that are finally in here and can comment, you guys are being able to comment, and you guys can do what you will with it. If you want to make it last for a little while, you can come in here and be nice and be cordial and say what you mean what you say, but you don't have to say it mean, and you don't have to say it nasty, and you don't have to be nasty, right? But if you would like to come in here and have conversations about these cases, by all means, come in and enjoy. But this kind of stuff.
And by conversations, I mean don't say anything that is in disagreement with anything that I'm saying. Don't call me out on my mistakes. Don't disagree with anything. Okay. So if you want to be cordial, which means kissing my ass, then come on in.
Steph, no, honey, you need to go look in the mirror, because again, you're over here. You don't ever see me going anywhere. I don't have to. But I don't mind exposing your black heart. I don't mind showing people the nasty on YouTube, the scum, like the bottom of the earth, bottom feeding individuals on YouTube, such as yourself.
I mean, the projection is strong in this one, man. I got to tell you.
I don't mind. So we'll keep you up there for a little bit, because everybody that associates Phoenix are going to associate with pathetic. And trust me, Phoenix, they're not going to be associating the pathetic part with me, because I'm not the one screaming for attention. I have my own show. I do just fine. I do just fine. But again, I will make sure that you stay unblocked for a little bit until you start getting too nasty. So if you'd like to sit around and hang out, you're more than welcome to. But you're going to keep doing this. It's a good way to get blocked again. So take it for what you will. But hey, I'm giving the olive branch to you, right? So you can choose to be nasty, or you can choose to take the second chance and, be nice and, have your opinion be heard, right? I mean, if that's what it's all about, if it's all about you wanting to have your opinion heard, you can do that. But the rules are, you can't be nasty to people. You can't be rude or mean. It's called being an adult, having an adult conversation. And I find that that's very hard for a lot of adults here on the streets of YouTube. So if you would like to be an adult, you're more than welcome here. And I've unblocked you, so you can adult today. You don't have to be juvenile. You don't have to go back to middle school. We can have, adult conversations over here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Did you injure your eye? Why would I injure my eye? You guys realize that when we're on camera, we've got all these lights and stuff here, that there's things called shadows. And this is only pushing at 720p, not 1080p. So, I mean, I what do you want me to say? I can't. But anyways, I hope you guys see that, you guys are more than welcome over here. I'm not kicking you out. I'm just tired of the shenanigans. If you want to come over here and have conversations about these cases, you're more than welcome. If you're over here to attack me, my subscribers, my moderators, or other people that are just here to have a conversation about these cases, if that's your primary goal, then you're not welcome and you will be blocked. So if you want to be adult and you want to have conversation about these cases, and you can leave the pettiness
Dude,
and
said
the
that
attack
like 5 times already
at the front door when you come in, you're more than welcome here. It's pretty simple stuff. I'm a pretty nice person. You just don't want to piss me off.
Boy,
that's all.
cunt.
I mean,
you said that shit like 10 times.
If we can all just understand that, and even and there's some blank screen. There's a blank screen one that's Aileen. She can't change her name for like a week, so I've unblocked her. So I know our typical thing is to block all blank screens, because we know that they're here to just create drama and chaos. But we're gonna be careful if they're
okay. As I always say, people, Betty has a 0.00 batting average when it comes to guessing who trolls are, guessing who people with no who don't go on camera are. It's incredible. Like, she doesn't know the difference between headstones and headlines and burnt toast, which I think is hilarious because they did a stream together. and and blank screen definitely, like, blank screen is one of those that will come up with different accounts just to troll, and she thinks that Aileen is blank screen, which I think is fucking hilarious. And blank screen has done at least 2 live streams, maybe 3, but at least 2 live streams blank screen has done where it's clearly not Aileen. Like, you couldn't be more off. You couldn't be more off, Betty. 6 live streams. Okay. I've only heard the 2, I think, but 6 live streams. Thank you, blank screen.
Even if there's a blank screen in our chat, if they're being cordial and kind and polite and discussing these cases, they're more than welcome to stay. But as far as all the chaos that's been going on, all the drama that's been strummed up, that is no longer welcome here. No longer. And it's a zero tolerance policy because people shouldn't be acting like that. To me, by me allowing it to happen in this chat, I feel like I am enabling mental illness to go unchecked. And we promote health, we promote mental health, and I'm not going to enable unstable behavior on this channel. I'm just not going to do it. If you
promote yourself, like, I'm promoting mental health too. Everybody in the chat is promoting, Betty, that you get fucking help. Seriously. Like, you are straight up delusional. Like, what's really funny is this shit's all going to come out in court, you know? Well, the court's just going to see it like you're a liar. That's all what's going to happen. Everything, once any trial starts with you and Queen Bee, it's going to show that you're a liar. We happen to know that it's delusion. I happen to believe personally that you believe the shit that you're saying. That's where my mind is. I mean, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a mental health professional, but I am of the opinion, the strong opinion, based on my experience with people, that you actually believe the bullshit that comes out of your face. But the court's not going to care about that. The court's just going to look at it like untruths that translates into fucking lies.
If you want to act right, we can all get along. We can all discuss these cases. Even if we have Mike in here. Mike Stevens is in here just about every single day. I can promise you, Mike and me are like 50-50. You know what I'm saying? We're like 50-50 on how we agree. Like, Mike always goes for the underdog. God bless Mike that. But Mike just sees a different side of people and just believes in the good. My experience is much different. I see animals for animals. And, I don't give the benefit of the doubt if there's none to be had. You know what I'm saying? So even with Mike, we don't agree, like, literally maybe 50% of the time. Yet Mike comes over here and enjoys himself every day, kicking the breeze with the people, having the bantering back and forth. It's a fun experience. So it's not this whole illusion that we just kick people out that doesn't agree with us. That is a bold-faced lie, because if that was true, Mike wouldn't even be here. And Mike is here literally for all the trials. I mean, we even coined Mike our resident. What
that equates to is the other theory that you only feel threatened by women. Like, you are easily, as far as YouTube creators go, what I've seen, easily the thirstiest woman I've seen on YouTube as a creator. The thirstiest. Like, it's actually incredible. It's an incredible phenomenon. Because I've never seen anybody as thirsty as you are. So I am of the opinion that Mike is in the chat and you haven't booted him because you are that thirsty that you could somehow change him. You could somehow fix him. You can somehow train him to be pro Betty.
Defense attorney, right? I mean, because it's just one of those things. So it's not that we can't have differing of opinions. It's just the insult, the snarkiness, the nastiness. That's a good way to get kicked off here. And you can't sit there and say, "Oh my God, Bullhorn Betty's being mean." No, I treated you with the same nastiness you treated me with. And if you can give it, by God, you better take it. Because I'm not the one. You want to come here and be received, and trust me, I'm in politics. So literally all day long, I'm looking at people that totally despise my policies and stuff like that. And we work great together. And certainly if I can work great with people.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my greatest hits, homie.
People that completely politically cannot align, but we can align on certain things. Naturally, there are people out here with some scruples in their brains that can say, hey, can't we all just work together positively on these cases? But that's not the case. People are having pissing contests over these cases. They want to be bringing in the views and clicks. We don't care over here. We really don't. I don't care. I got less than 200 people. There's been times I've had 1,100 people, 5,000 people in this chat. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. I'm going to roll. I mean, shoot, we did trials. Netted 80 people in here for 8 hours a day. If it was truly about the clicks and the views on this channel, we would have the clicks and the views because you guys know I go get them. It's not about that. It's about the quality of the information, especially about these cases like Layla Santinello, where families are at a loss as to what happened.
Where's that quality in the information?
To their daughter and just want help and aren't getting a whole lot of help. This is a small community. There's just a lot of things that are hitting against Jen's family, but the entire family. I'm not, separating George and Brittany from Jen. I mean, they're all hurting. Whether they get along with each other or not, they're all hurting. I mean, this was their child. And nothing. We hear all the times about parents doing the worst things to their children and the children still wanting to be with their parent because their mom.
Let me explain to you. If that were the case, Betty, if that were the case, and you were looking at everyone equally, why would you defame the person that George and Brittany Ann hired? Why would you do that? Why would you attempt to bully this guy on Twitter? This is the guy that they hired. This is the guy helping to find their daughter. And all you've done is trash the guy. That's all you've done. How is that not disrespectful to Layla's family? I mean,
their mom or their dad. We know that love. So it doesn't really matter what the dynamic is. They're all missing somebody that they love and they need help. They need help.
Yeah. And
I don't see where all this chaos is helping the case. It's helping bring viewers in.
And you're trashing the people who are helping them. This whole stream is about you trashing the people that are helping them. So what do you mean that that's what this is about? If you honestly believe that, how can you sit there and fucking say that? Unreal.
It's helping put money in pockets, but it's not helping put money in pockets in the right way. This family needs help. They don't need a creator getting clicks and views. They need real legitimate help. Somebody talking about their case. Somebody talking about their case more than 15 minutes and then taking 4 hours and bitching about everybody else. That's not what they need. They need somebody talking about this case. Telling people information. She was last seen at the Marble Slab Creamery at the East Oak Commons. She's 4'10", 115 pounds, blonde hair, brown eyes. There's somebody with information. There's gaps in the timeline that we need to fill. There's people that are coming forward with information, with nuggets of information that's helping, but it's not providing the necessary leads in this case that are needed. There's a $2,000 reward. We're trying to raise the money to increase that reward.
Now, Cherry's not here, but I count on Cherry to share that. But every stream I do, whether it's about, it doesn't matter what my stream is about. Now, when Cherry's here, Cherry blasts my chat with Layla's information, Summer's information, which is one of the reasons why she is to this channel what she is. But how often do you do that?
We're literally doing everything we possibly can. Everything that we possibly can to help Jen, help Layla's family, and get Layla's name and information out there. That's what we're doing. Hit that like. You just described yourself. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Take your nonsense in check. Insults are not welcome here. We're talking about a case. We're not talking about Bullhorn Betty. We're not talking about your stupid love fest for these hate channels. We're not talking about any of that. We're talking about and here you are disrupting that conversation. How is this?
Somebody in her chat just fucking did the same thing that like a dozen people in this chat just fucking said. You are describing yourself. Like somebody in her chat was straight up like, lady, look in the fucking mirror.
Is this helping? I'm going to start calling you assholes out. How is this helping? If you don't like it, why are you here? Why should I have to block you for you to act like an adult and say, hey, I don't like this content creator. I'm not going there anymore.
Oh my God, dude.
When are you going to start taking responsibility for your bad behavior? When?
What are you?
This is my channel. Do you not understand that?
Oh
if you don't like the commentary coming out of my mouth, don't come back here. You don't need to be in my chat disrupting it. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. This is my channel. I worked very hard to build this channel. So I can say whatever the hell I want. Now, if you don't like it, what I would suggest to you is go and work your ass off, build your channel so you have the opportunity to say what you want to say.
Dude,
to an audience.
That's such low-hanging fruit, bro. It is such low-hanging fruit to create chaos, to get in your car, to grift money so that you can get in your car, show up to the family's home of a loved of a missing person and scream through a bullhorn and turn the shit into a fucking circus. Anyone can do that. That's not work. That's not work. That's the lowest of the hanging fruit. I mean, what are you talking about? That's not work. Any asshole can fucking get in their car, show up to a victim's fucking house and be an asshole. Anybody can do that.
To an audience. But I have a right to because I worked for it.
No, you didn't.
You're not working for it. You're intimidating, you're trashing, you're insulting, you're being a nasty person to get attention because you don't want to work the right way to get it. That's why.
You're a little cunt.
Get a Kristen wig.
If you'd like to stick around, stick around. I shouldn't have to block you. If you do not like what's going on this channel, leave.
A magnificent cunt.
You have control over you and you alone. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's get on to our language of letting go today. Our message for the language of letting go.
Bro.
September 28th. You're responsible for you. We can delegate tasks, but we can't delegate responsibility if the responsibility is really ours. Sometimes it's normal to delegate tasks to other people. We may hire people to do certain things for us. We may engage in contracts with therapists or healers to help us work through certain issues. But the responsibility for which piece of advice we follow and the decision we make in our own lives ultimately belong to us. It's easy to get lazy. We can let friends and employees or even skilled therapists begin making our decisions for us. We can listen to what they say and blindly take their advice. What? Then we don't have the responsibility of our lives. If the decision doesn't work out, we can say, you were wrong. Look at the mess you've gotten me into. I'm a victim again. Yes, you are, but you're a victim of yourself. We can listen to the advice and let others help us, but if they're helping us do something that is our responsibility, the ultimate responsibility for the decision still belongs to us. Get help when we need it, delegate tasks, but don't give away your power. Remember, you can think, you can feel, you can take care of yourself, you can figure out your problems. Don't get lazy. Don't give away responsibility for your life. God help me remember that I am responsible.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for that. We needed the break. TT, thank you so much. It's harassment, 100%. Absolutely, it's harassment. Anybody can fucking do that. Anybody can fucking do that.
Get lazy. Don't give away responsibility for your life. God help me remember that I am responsible for me and me alone. So again, you have no control over somebody else. You only have control over yourself and your behavior.
I really hope. Please, dear sweet baby Jesus. Hold on, I gotta say a prayer, bro. Dear sweet baby Jesus, Please let Betty read that passage in court when the time comes. Please let her read that passage in court to the judge when that time comes. That would mean the world to me.
And your bad behavior. Two wrongs don't make a right. And if you think that what I'm doing is wrong and then you mimic those exact things to inflict pain on another person, you can't sit there and complain about it because now you're doing it too. So you are now a hypocrite. See how that works?
Yeah, we see how it works. Do you?
And you threatened to sue me in real life. Well, then quit messing around. Quit lying. Quit trying to destroy somebody. Quit trying to destroy somebody's business. In this country, you can be sued and you can sue. And there's not a court in this country that can stop that from happening.
Right.
So when you
ready.
stop going real life and your people stop going real life, maybe you guys will not have to worry about raising money for lawsuits. Maybe when you realize that you're going overboard and you need to stop, maybe quit doing all these shenanigans behind the scenes that you're saying everybody else is doing, but you all are doing it yourselves. And then going on channels and saying, oh, we're not doing this. And you have to be exposed. Yet I throw stuff out here because I'm proud of it. And you're like, oh, we're exposing her. No, I put that out there. All you're doing is trashing it and complaining about it. You're not reviewing it. You're trying to say you are, but you're not. That's not the purpose of it. It's to destroy, humiliate, and cause harm to another person.
Is that not what I'm doing right now?
So when you guys quit doing that, maybe you guys will quit being threatened to be sued. Because at the end of the day, I have a right to protect my interests. I have a right to protect my privacy. I have a right to keep my reputation. I have a right to make money. I have a right to move.
Betty, that is you, right? Am I not reviewing you right now? Is that not what I'm doing, Betty? Okay. Just checking. Thought maybe I was delusional or something.
To move freely in the United States of America. I have a right to protest. I have a right to be me. And you don't have to like it. You don't have to support it. But you don't get to change it. You don't have that power over me. You never will. Never will. None of you will. And the sooner you guys can come to acceptance on that, the sooner we all can just start getting along here on the streets of YouTube. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to support my shenanigans, but you don't get to club me over the head every single day for life because of free protests. That's your bad behavior. You get to start getting along here on the streets of YouTube. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to support my shenanigans, but you don't get to club me over the head every streets of YouTube. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to support my shenanigans, but you don't get to club me over along here on the streets of YouTube. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to support my shenanigans, but you don't get to club me over the head every single day for life because of free protests. That's your bad behavior. When you guys are breaking the law.
Yeah, we do.
When you stop breaking the law, maybe I should say it like that. When y'all stop breaking the law, then you can worry about my business.
She just called.
Let's put your own house in order first.
Shenanigans.
Okay, let's get your problems taken care of first, because it's pretty hypocritical. You guys having all this chaos going behind the scenes that's now being exposed publicly, but you still want to point about something that happened almost a year ago. It's falling on deaf ears. You guys look like a bunch of idiots, childish idiots. Grow up. Grow up.
Is that
you guys
why?
are becoming a dime.
Now let's analyze that statement for a second.
A year ago, it's falling on deaf ears. You guys look like a bunch of idiots, childish idiots.
Okay. Now that's why you just said you had under 200 people watching you, right? But I have almost 500 in here watching me review you. So which one of us looks like an idiot? Just saying. By the way, you also have like 3,000 plus more subscribers than I do. Which one of us looks like an idiot?
Idiots. Grow up. Grow up. You guys are becoming a dime a dozen. Nobody cares. You've lost your voice. Nobody's listening, but your band of your small group of 1,000 people now. That's it. That bounce from room to room to listen to your nonsense. That's what you've got. That's it. And it's the same people, and they have multiple accounts. That's what's driving your numbers up. Like, you guys aren't even that interesting. You have to manipulate your own numbers to make you look more popular than you are. We don't manipulate numbers over here. It is what it is because we don't care. Just saying. Just saying.
I have
so
never
SF investigates as
manipulated my numbers.
He's a douchebag. And he exploited a family. And you guys are justifying his behavior. Okay. But go ahead and beat me up, right? Beat me up for raising money to go out and physically help search. But exploiting a family this day and age is okay for their side, as long as it's their side exploiting the family. But
Oh,
you know, God forbid us do anything good over here. No, I'm trying to keep you guys the fuck off my channel. You guys have all the freedom of speech in the world you want anywhere else. This is my channel, and I can run it the way I choose, and that's something you're going to have to accept. You guys have nothing is stopping you from building your own channel and speaking your mind, is there? Nobody is preventing you from your freedom of speech. I just don't want your nonsense, your hate, and your garbage over here. And as a matter of fact, with that, now you're blocked because I've done told you and warned you. You're disrupting my show. I don't have to engage with you. I owe you nothing. You do not own me. You do not control me. Get the fuck off my channel. If you don't like it, kiss my ass. You're a petty piece of shit that has to sit there and all day long on every single post. Nobody gives a shit.
Y'all know what's coming, right?
Shit that has to sit there and all day all day long on every single post. Nobody gives a shit. All it's doing is making you feel good. And if it makes you feel good to be that nasty to people, boy, you're more of a problem than me. So go fuck yourself. And then when you yourself, go fuck yourself again. Have a good day.
Wow.
And if anybody has a problem with it, oh well. Something hide that animal. There you go. Now you're blocked. And again, and again, and again, and again. And if they still don't understand, here, let me say it for the ones in the back. If you think you're going to...
She loves the Karen, dude. Like, the Karen is so strong in her, bro.
Control me, think you're going to control what I do. You guys can talk about me all you want. I don't really give a rat's ass. It's becoming boring. I mean, 2 years later, it's boring shit. But hey, you know what? If you want that boring shit on your channel, who am I to say, right? Who am I to say? Keep rolling that beautiful bean footage. Doesn't bother me. You come after me, you come after my family, you come after my mods, you come after my people. You try to destroy my business, your ass will be shit, I'm sorry. Take that to the bank. Oh, and by the way, attorney, you can clip that and take that to the judge too. Because again, I have every right to bring a valid, lawful, and legal claim to court.
Shut
each and every
the
time because I sat back and kept to myself for 2 years. 2 years while you watch that crazy freaking
seriously.
chick try.
Penn, let her know, dude, because like, dude, you are just shooting yourself in the foot like with an automatic weapon, just holding the trigger. Like, what are you doing? Like, you are in the middle of a lawsuit and about to be in another one. Like, you're killing me right now.
Try to destroy me, right? That started calming down, and now you have this other chick coming there wanting to actually cause me financial problems and take my channel. No, baby, you don't get to do that.
But all you gotta do is
stop breaking the law, asshole!
I mean, it's real easy. Thank you, Jim.
No, you don't. And none of you guys get to. None of you guys get to. So all you're doing is being hateful because you want to be hateful. There's no good purpose for it. You're not doing anything. You haven't moved the needle. You're not moving the needle. All you've done is cause a little bit of financial problems. But you know what? At the end of this, that's going to be resolved because somebody has to pay for those damages. So I'm not really worried about it. You want to know why I'm so...
I guarantee you, this is what I think is really funny. I guarantee you that Queen Bee is going to win this lawsuit. Okay. And one of the things that her lawyer is going to do is file a motion that she is going to have to pay for that lawyer's services and time. I guarantee you that'll happen. This is something that I can promise you is once it reaches to the point to where the judge is going to rule in Queen Bee's favor, which will happen. Okay. Now, what I hope is going to happen is that he just looks at them both like a couple of fucking idiots who can't just fucking keep their YouTube bullshit on YouTube instead of fucking using a court of law to fucking make their stupid little dispute. But what I guarantee you is going to happen is the judge is going to rule in her favor, in Queen Bee's favor. And then once that happens, that Queen Bee's attorney is going to file a motion that Bullhorn Betty is going to have to pay for that attorney's services. Mark my words.
I'm so calm in the courtroom? Because I know the law's on my side.
Big dummy.
I'm very calm. If anybody saw me at the court, I'm calm.
Clearly, you're so
I do my own
calm.
legal research. I've got over 100 hours in the legal research here. Like, I didn't even, outside of getting up that morning and typing out a few things, the points that I wanted to make before the judge, I didn't really do that. I wasn't running the midnight road to be in court yesterday.
Shut up! Oh my God, I don't care.
So let's cut the crap off. This idea that I don't know what I'm doing, that I have no clue, that this is just frivolous, whatever. You guys can believe whatever you want. I don't care anymore. I don't care. We're talking about true crime. You want to be here for true crime? You're not. Mods, you guys wanted to ask me how you know which ones to delete. Anybody that's not here for true crime, delete. If they're here to discuss the case, they can stay. If they're here to point insults at anybody, and I mean anybody, if I want to do it, this is my channel. I will do what I damn well please. In this room, it's do as I say, not as I do. And I will own it. I will own it. But if I'm getting in trouble with anything, it's coming from me, right? If I'm going to take on a person, it's going to be me that takes them on. It's not going to be my audience. But why do we have to be? When do we?
It's going to be me that takes it on.
So how did you like that?
Loved it. I want to ride that horse again sometime. Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
Calm down.
We have to start taking on people in true crime to discuss a true crime case. At what point did you think you had control over who I talk about on my channel? I'm curious. I'm curious. Can anybody tell me? Cat got your tongues? All your hating people in here that wants to come in here. What, the cat now has your tongue? That's what I thought. So sit down. If you don't like the commentary, why don't you do the grown-up thing and just leave? This pettiness, this bull crap that you guys want to do, this pissing contest you want, and this chaos you guys want to bring in everybody's chat room, it's getting old. The audience is getting tired of it. The subscribers are getting tired of it. The moderators are getting tired of it. Pretty soon, we're going to start running financial campaigns on here.
Yeah.
On this channel to show you how tired they are. And then you guys can sit there and say,
I see a chat full of people on my channel right now that's so tired of this.
oh, she's tragedy, pimping, and grifting. I don't give a rat's ass. We will show this community we're tired of this nonsense. We've done it before. We'll do it again. We're tired. Which missing lady? Are you talking about Layla? If you're talking about Layla, it's because we found information out there searching that leans in that direction.
No, you didn't.
That's why. You know, you got to get off your ass.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And before you even went out there, you said that you believed that she was dead. Before you even went out there. So stop it.
And I don't mean to be rude, but I'm tired of the nonsense going on here and the petty insults. And I don't think this is a legit question. This is a question that you want to poke at. And I'm getting tired of this nonsense. If you want to know why we're looking for Bawly, it's because that's the way the information and the leads are leaning. Doesn't mean it's correct. No.
You never got any information or leads. What are you talking about? You never got any information or leads.
That's why we're not coming out and saying it. We're still looking for her. And people are being nasty to her mother. And don't think her mother doesn't know all of this. That her daughter is most likely gone. So just knock the crap off. You guys are evil, hateful, spiteful, vindictive.
So why? Riddle me this, Battery Betty. If you're an investigator, why hasn't Jennifer Santinello hired you officially? Why did she hire another PI? Why did she actually hire a professional PI to find her daughter, but didn't hire you? What is this we shit that you keep saying? This is unbelievable. This is hilarious to me. Like, you keep saying we, that we found this and we got leads that led us to this. But thank you, Tragedy Pimps Exposed. I appreciate that.
And you don't care about anybody else, and especially a victim. So I don't ever want anybody coming over here and saying what I'm doing is horrible. What you and your people have done has been despicable and disgusting, and it was displayed for everybody to see. It's gross. And then turn around and justify that action. You guys should have been running for the hills and unsubbing, but no, you doubled down. Kiss my ass. I'm over it. You guys should have despicable. And so I don't hateful, spiteful, vindictive, and you don't care about anybody else, and especially a victim. So I don't ever want anybody coming over here and saying what I'm doing is horrible. What you and your people have done has been despicable and disgusting, and it was displayed for everybody to see. It's gross. and then turn around and justify that actions. You guys should have been running for the hills and unsubbing. But no, you doubled down. Kiss my ass. 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 But no, you doubled down. Kiss my ass.
Quit digging in your nose. I'm dying to see like somebody like make a compilation. Like I would love to see like one of the clip channels do like a compilation of Betty saying "kiss my ass," and I wonder how long it would be. Just kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my ass.
I'm over it.
Are you? You've been over it. Why do you keep doing it?
Yeah. And you wonder what's wrong with our children in this country today because you see how their parents are acting.
And you wonder what's wrong with the children because the parents don't euthanize them. That's the problem. Thank you, Blank Screen. Appreciate that, buddy. Oh my God, dude. Oh, let's check in on. Let's see. Hold on. I still got a little coffee left, so let's just check in on this and see what's going on.
You work so hard to build it up, and then you take, let's say you take a couple weeks or a month, or and then it's just like then you have to like start all over almost. It's
right.
And even if you have subscribers, it's like they don't get it. Like they won't get the recommendations sometimes. And
yeah, sometimes I don't get notified.
What a shocker. She's talking about her fucking channel tanking. How many people does she have watching? 81.
That you're live. Like I'll even turn the notification reminder on, and I won't even get that.
I just find out in the recommendations that you're live every time.
Yeah, well, I took like those breaks when all that went down, so I like took those breaks, which hurt me, and then the whole demonetization. Right. So yeah, but so as long as you're consistent, I would say even if as long as you at least do like
that's not what hurt you. I love that I just randomly clicked on her. Like, this is live right now, people. I love that I just randomly clicked on her, and here she is whining about the lack of engagement on the channel. And also, notably, that she's still lacking taking accountability for what she did and as to why people are not watching her. She thinks it's because she's not going live enough. This is very, very funny to me. She still does not acknowledge the fact that she is not getting views because she exploited the remains of a murdered 11-year-old boy.
You like one a week, but it's these days like people are. I feel like I gotta up my game because most channels are like going live every night, and it's like wow, I don't know, because I like to like have some pre-records, like to be able to edit some, and then it's like how do they have time? But
a lot of people don't
can't do that yet.
Why is nobody watching me? I don't understand why nobody's watching me. It's because I have to go live every night. No, bro. It has nothing to do with the fucking algorithm. It has to do with the fact that you pissed everyone off.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
A lot of the people are just putting out pre-recorded videos, and they're not also doing lives. So
I think most people need to do re-recorded.
Yeah.
Again, I got here after the when it was popular already.
Exactly, Lawyer Mystery Maven. How is that sensitivity training going? I would love to know.
So
I'd love an update.
But I feel like the people that do it every day are the ones that are doing the lives. They just go live every day.
Yeah, a lot of them do too. Yeah.
But the
do?
pre-records
I
take a little bit more time, so those sometimes it's hard to get a video out every day. But then you got the shorts that you could do.
Yeah.
But the shorts are more. Well, I don't know. We don't have to get all into it, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely an interesting job.
Yeah, we can always talk privately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll have some questions to ask if I do.
Yeah. What do you have, a computer or a phone?
Yeah, I have both. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you'd have the right stuff. Some people like start their channel just with a phone. You know, like with the way the phones are.
iPhone 5.
Yeah.
I would legit consider
have
that.
iPhone.
Oh my god. I've been tempted, but damn. I'm too lazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Mr. Rosebud.
DLC and me. Thank you. Love your channel. I feel you speak from the heart and don't have an agenda. Very special. Oh, thanks. And thanks, Cuckchurch. I feel like there's some new names tonight that we're not seeing often.
New streams, there's been a lot of new people.
Yay, cool. Miracle Heart.
Right. That's because everyone that knows you knows about what you did. These are people that don't know you.
And it might be people that are watching, but just now chatting too. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's what I did for the longest time. I didn't talk and chat or anything. I just watched you and your Chris Watts content for the longest time.
It's so funny to think that you were here and I didn't even,
I know. Yeah, I watched you
It's so funny to think that you were here, but I didn't even fucking acknowledge you because I don't appreciate my subs. Now that I lost all my subs, now it's different.
Like a year or so, 2 years before I even ever said a word.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, just tired of
it. Yeah.
I never even knew what a live stream was until I started my channel. I didn't know what. When
you posted that, I was like,
let's see if somebody told her that I was streaming her.
I am new to all this. I this side of YouTube. Honestly, I am just.
Wait, is this
came
the
from
first
the
time you've
side.
been on to my channel?
No,
really?
I've talked before, but it's like the first time I've been to any panel from a creator that's like any creator.
Okay, cool. Well, that's awesome that you.
I didn't even know people do that. I was like, wait, she's doing that? Can I go in?
You can live stream? Hold on. Let me.
I haven't done it in a minute because, usually lately when I've tried to do it, nobody comes up. Ashley, I'm sure you've seen it. Where I was like, okay, I know he's gone.
Yeah, a lot of people won't.
Because I wasn't there, probably.
No, I'm glad that we're getting some people tonight. Yeah,
me too.
I'll do it more often.
I always wanted to do this for so long, so I'm like, let me get in. It's been fun so far. Because I thought I was getting more nerve-wracking, but it's actually
good. I'm glad you feel it. I'm glad it. Yeah, because
it's almost like a lunchroom convo with your friends.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, because certain people you can't talk. It's careful, and when not here, you're safe with Jill.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to come up, the link is the link still pinned? It's pinned on my YouTube. All you gotta do is click on it. You come join if you want to. That was a sub a while back, but money is tight all around it, inside out. Oh, hey Odds. Thanks for chatting. I like your purple hair. So what do you guys? Okay, what case can we talk about? Let's talk about a case. Ashley?
Let's do something. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna talk about, but I'm just going live because I think it's gonna help my algorithm. Can you guys fucking come up with some content for me, please?
What have you been, or Air Serpent, or whatever, or whoever? Do you have any ideas? So you got Suzanne.
A lot of people have just been talking about Suzanne Morphew, but that's really. I don't know. We kind of have talked about that already. I know we said a lot of what there is to already say at the moment,
Let's talk about what we watched last night with 8 Passenger. Now that I have you guys,
that was actually really interesting. A lot of people were saying that Ruby's comes off as a
Yeah,
narcissist.
I've been kind of
I
behind
can
on the
see it. I
recent
can
stuff,
see it in the
so
later
I'll
years.
take any.
Well, you probably Air Serpent, you probably didn't see the Rumble last night. We watched some episodes. But so
No,
I'm
I
gonna ask
didn't,
Ashley real quick
sadly.
and see what she saw, but we'll tell you
Damn,
about the
Sav. Jesus
if
Christ.
I do it again, if you remember Rumble, you could come over because Jonathan, if you're still in here, I wanted to tell you too about being careful uploading a passenger. I am
Mute
nervous
yourself,
actually
Val.
now
Jesus
about
Christ.
like
Yeah,
I know
I
you
am
were
too, to be honest. It's
we
kind
were
of
both
freaky.
at first we were both
Wait, so is
met-
a passenger like an app or it's like
no,
a
it's a
site?
Jesus
Or
Christ.
like a,
no, it's a
what is
case.
passenger?
It's a YouTube channel that somebody had that is now it's a case that we're covering where it's like CA charges, but
Okay.
I have to do it on Rumble because
Oh my
I
God,
guess
I'm such a child.
I think you can play like clips, just quick clips, but we were watching whole episodes and you can't. She's like terminated from YouTube. She's not allowed to, I guess, be on it. So you could possibly get taken down if you do it. But so.
Oh wow! All right, I gotta make a Rumble
Today,
content.
Junior.
Yeah, because when I talk about, well, we could talk about it on the here, but if I play the episodes, I'm going to be playing it on Rumble.
Okay.
So
Yeah, like,
Ashley,
does
since
she do a
you've seen
crime
it-
or like? Yeah.
Yeah, with her kids, neglect.
Oh wait,
and-
that's the one that. Oh my God, that's the one that got arrested recently.
yeah,
she was a
it's trend.
family channel.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Now I know. Oh my God, why did I forget the name of it? Yeah, yes, I know now.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's a big thing because she was.
A lot of
she's
people are
well known.
covering it, yeah.
She had like
Oh my God.
over 2 million subs, but she took her channel down before she got arrested. But supposedly now, like she's not allowed back on YouTube, and they terminated her connections. The one with Jody, because remember they both got arrested, Jody and Ruby. So
Yeah. I
so
think a lot of
Ashley,
people
though-
covered them actually, but they were mostly the T channels.
No, see the clips. Here's the thing: you might not for sure get your thing taken down. They said if you get like reported, it can get taken down. So if I'm playing whole episodes, I'm just going to go around Rumble. But
Okay.
I want to talk about it though. I mean, we could talk about it.
I'm gonna go over.
Yeah, I
and
just
Rumble.
kind of avoided.
I'm gonna go over to Rumble because I know that I'll get booted off of YouTube if I do the shit that I'm known for doing.
It because I don't know. I kind of familiar with Rage, but I could probably talk about it now.
Yeah, it's we all saying, what color did you change it to? You did not want it to be pink. That's funny.
Yeah, it was.
All right, so Ashley, what did you think? You think she's a narcissist? Why don't I think she is? Am I the only
Well,
one
the
that
thing
does?
is the way that I see it is she's painting a
Well, he
perfect
can't
picture,
outsmart
just like
me
a narcissist
because
would.
I'm a moron.
She's not going to show her narcissistic tendencies. She knows they're probably narcissistic. She knows the bad moments
Of course, these people are always experts on narcissism.
that they're having. So that's why her videos are 6 minutes long.
I know all about narcissism because I was with a boyfriend, and my boyfriend wouldn't let me fucking do whatever the fuck I wanted and be inconsiderate. So, he told me that I hurt his feelings and, it was all about him. So he's a narcissist. I came out of a narcissistic relationship.
She probably can't fit that much into the day. I don't know. Just being solidly nice to her children, in my opinion. I don't know. In the later
so
years, I feel like it's come out a lot that I think she is a narcissist. I've watched a lot of her YouTube videos. She'll sit there and she'll talk about how, like, her kid, like, crying is cute and, like, it's all just sick, Like,
Later, I do.
I mean,
And
honestly,
welcome,
her-
thanks, it's me. Hi, thank you for joining. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much.
Yay,
So
hi.
just her having a family channel. That's all I need to know she's a narcissist. That's it.
Yeah,
I don't need more proof.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it! Get the fuck out!
We're done. We're done with Zav Girl. All right, people. I am going to wrap this up. I had a great time with you guys tonight. I knew I would, man. I had a feeling about this live stream. I knew that it was going to be lively, and you guys were going to be amazing, and you guys were absolutely amazing as always. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. All you guys being here, all your support, all your likes, new subscribers. Love you guys very, 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 very much. I'm going to try to go live again tomorrow. And if I can, then I will. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Nevertheless, I love you, and we will do this again very soon, my friends.